NVTS is down 15.18%. This is Tuesday, the 4th of November, 2025. Pre-market session. Intraday low $10.02. The company disclosed its earnings outcomes yesterday, the third in the post-market session. Okay, here on its 4-hour chart, the extrapolation is saying that the decline may begin to stabilize. Okay, from midday today. No guarantee that that will be the case. And at various times it may dip and also bounce. Projections are not saying anything to the upside. We have they are mostly down to the downside 9.82, 7.78, 6.53. But yesterday, in the pre-market session, they had more ambitious projections: 15.04, 16.05, 16.68. On Thursday, actually had the same sort of projections: 15.27, 16.28, 16.91. Okay. Even earlier, as of the 27th, a week ago, we had up to 17.16, 18.94, 20.05. But so far, so good. Nothing, no ambitious projections yet. The stock is trading at a discount to all of its short and intermediate moving averages on this 4-hour chart. So they are all those moving averages, the short and intermediate ones, are currently out of trend. They are currently out of trend. But the 400 period, the 200 period moving average still holding its trend, indicating that the underlying trend is still very much intact. So we don't exactly know whether this is going to encourage market participants, or maybe that is also why the algos so far are projecting a stabilization, given that the 200 period moving average is still very much intact. We could also have a look at its daily chart, which is currently not active right now, but we could still reference a few things. So the current price is at 10.38. So 10.38 will be somewhere around here, somewhere around here. So okay, still the underlying trend still very much intact, and even the 240, even the medium term trend is still very much intact as well as things stand right now. That shows you the amount of strength that the stock has built up. It has the amount of foundation has established. But here we have 15.63, 8.35. This was yesterday, but we don't exactly know what the algos will project when the market opens today. And so far, so good. It got this extrapolation for today right. If this 15% decline remains in place, then it got it right. And then it's saying that it's going to continue up till the 12th of December. So before now, it was actually extrapolating that the stock wasn't going to do well, at least for today. For today, it got that one right. It wasn't going to be doing well. Okay, so there's also further downward projections as low as 2.31, 3.08, 4.31. So yes, I don't know if I mentioned the company disclosed its earnings outcomes. Okay, so the adjusted earnings met Wall Street expectations, but the reported earnings per share came in at negative 0.09, reflecting additional non-recurring costs. While total revenue fell 53.4% year over year to 10.11 million dollars, just above analyst expectation of $10.01 million. The company also recorded a net loss of $19.23 million for the quarter. Okay, so we know very well that the company has been aggressively repositioning itself toward AI data center power infrastructure. And its technologies have been are designed to improve power efficiency, density, and thermal performance, aligning perfectly with the needs of NVIDIA's 800 VDC AI factory architecture. However, sentiments are mixed. So bulls point to the company's unique positioning in high voltage gallium nitride and silicon carbide technologies, strong balance sheet flexibility, and its ability to capture share in the fast growing AI and EV power markets. However, bears focus on the sharp revenue decline and warned that competition in the 800V data center space from established players like Infineon, Wolfspeed, and OnSemi could limit the company's near-term upside. Okay, so traders are closely watching the how quickly the company can transition from R&D heavy spending to scalable production, especially with its move from 6-inch to 8-inch gallium nitride wafers via its power chip partnership. It change is better to cut costs and expand output capacity by next year, 2026. Well, the consensus seems to be that the company is a show me story. The technology and partnerships are promising, okay, but execution over the next 12 to 18 months will be key. Investors are balancing the impressive share price rally. Okay, so far so good. You can see I showed you the underlying trend is still very much intact, even in which underlying trend underscores its long-term trend very much intact. Even its medium-term trend is still very much intact, even with this 15.27 decline. Okay, 15.27% decline. So so that's because the stock has done well. So they are balancing the impressive share price rally against concerns that company may need to deliver stronger revenue growth to justify its lofty valuation. So yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Not a lot of shares have crossed the tape. The market is not very much active at the moment. So have a look and see what you make of NVTS. And thank you very much for watching this video.